Good morning, guys. It's James back with another video. Been a good little month since I last uploaded, so I figured I'd put out another video for you guys. I hope everyone has been doing well. Nothing has changed really for me in the last month or so. We're still working our business, still out here grinding, doing the lawns. A few things have happened, and I'll go more into kind of what's happened over the last month or so since I last uploaded. So we do have a busy day today. I think we have 7 lawns to do, so a pretty decent amount. And this route's kind of weird. It's kind of like all the properties that don't really fit into like my normal route. I kind of do all of those on one day, so it's kind of more spread out and takes a little bit longer, but hey, I'm happy with any work that I can get for this first season. Your route is not going to be perfect your very first season in business. Just keep that in mind if you have your own, if you're starting your own lawn care business. Your houses might be a little bit further apart than you would like, and it takes time to get that condensed perfect route. It's probably going to take a couple years for that to happen. So for right now, they are a little bit spread out, but I don't mind that much because we're still making pretty decent money. And it beats working for the man. So we are at our first property already. This is a $100 bi-weekly property. It sits right on the bay here in Florida. It's a pretty decent sized property, and the backyard is pretty steep. So there's some areas I can't reach with my stand-on mower. So those areas need to be push mowed. There's a lot of weed eating. So yeah, that's why it's $100. It's not even that big of a property. It's just more of a pain to mow. So if you got rid of like the slopes and everything like that, it would probably only be like a $65 property, but just because of the angle and there's like a lot of fenced in like areas that you have to weed eat, and it's just a pain in the ass. So yeah, this one's $100. We're gonna go ahead and get into it and get this day started. It is 9 o'clock right on the dot. We know what time we started, so we'll see what time it is when we're done. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, just finished up yard number 1. It is 10:15, so that one took us a little bit over an hour. But like I said, this one is definitely a pain to mow, just because of the slope of the back, and there's so many things to trim around. So I think $100 is a pretty good, reasonable price. And I was going pretty much as quick as I can. Maybe I could have gone a little bit faster and made it, pretty much an hour. But I'm not trying to kill myself on the first lawn of the day. Luckily, this one is like the most pain in the ass one of the day, so should be all smooth sailing from here. Luckily, this house is also like 4 houses away from mine. We're about to head to the second property. It's a $45 lawn. It's also in my neighborhood. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys when we get there. Okay guys, just arrived at the second property. It's now 10:19. Like I said, it's only a few minutes away. Like I said, it's a $45 property. This one should be much easier than the last one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't wanna waste much time today because I'm not sure how long all these lawns are gonna take me. So let's get it. Alright guys, all set with yard number 2, 10:56. So that one took us like 30-ish minutes, 35 minutes, so that's pretty good. So we are at 1:45 for the day. Gonna head to number 3. It's also a $45 lawn. It's like less than 5 minutes away. Fairly new one. I've only done it one other time. On this lawn, there's like a little strip in between the 2 homes. They're like townhomes, so they're really close together, and there's a little strip. And this guy, the neighbor, came out and he was like freaking out on me last time, because I guess all the previous lawn care companies, they didn't mow the whole strip, which, I mean, it only takes like 1 extra pass. So, I mean, really, he's not wrong, but the way that he came out like freaking out on me, and I had never even been there before. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I'll take care of it. It's not that big of a deal, but you don't need to come out here and treat me like that, because I've never even done this lawn before. So, but anyways, hopefully he's not a butthole this time. So yeah, we're gonna go head that way. All right guys, we're here at yard number 3. This is that little strip I was talking about that he was freaking out about, because I guess all the previous lawn care companies just did like their half, which I get why he's upset, but at the same time it's like, you're not paying me to do it. I mean, it might just be a little bit, but either way there's a property line for a reason. So, but whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I don't feel like dealing with him, and it only takes a second anyway. So this is the front. The back is you know, a little bit bigger. Luckily I have this little mower because I have to fit in between the 2 houses, and with any other mower I don't think you'd be able to do it. You'd have to push mow it. So, but I'll show you guys that here in a second after I'm done with the front. So let's go ahead and get started. It's 11:03, so this one's pretty close to where we just were. I guess this route is a little more dense than I thought. These first 2 anyways. After my 4th one and 5th one, I have to drive kind of across town, so it is going to slow down a little bit, and it will take us a little bit longer, but these first 3 are pretty close to my house, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Just finished property number 3. It's 11:30, so that one took us pretty much exactly 30 minutes. Pretty easy property. I love ones like that. We're gonna head to our 4th one. This is a brand new property. I've never seen it before. I estimated 45 because it's super small, so that's just my minimum. So we're gonna head that way. It might be a little bit overgrown. He said it hasn't been done in like 3 weeks, so that could mean that it could be overgrown, but it might not. It just depends on the lawn, I guess. So we're gonna go head that way and check it out. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys when we get there. Damn, I don't know if you guys can see that, but those birds are attacking a snake right here. Look at it. Those birds are pissed at that snake. Now they're fighting each other. Alright guys, just arrived at my 4th property. That's pretty crazy, that snake, or those birds attacking that snake. That's a big ass snake too, it's black. But anyways, I'll show you this property really quick. I'm probably gonna do a little walk around. It looks like they might be home, I'm not sure. But this is the front. It's very thick, very healthy lawn. And it's not too overgrown, so. But yeah, it's just this small little front part, and I think the back is even smaller. So if it's my minimum, you know, $45 requirement. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, all set. Property number 4 is complete. That one took us about an hour. You know, despite how small it is. So I think it was just because it was so, it was very overgrown, more than I thought. So I probably could have charged a little bit more, but now that it's under control, I should be in and out in like 30 minutes next time. Looks great. It's about 1 o'clock. We're gonna head to our 5th property. I think it's only a couple minutes away from here. And then after that one, I gotta run across town, probably like 20 minutes. And then I have 2 more on that side of town, and then I'll be done. Not too bad. I mean, 1 o'clock we'll probably be done, probably like 4-ish. Not terrible, but anyways, let's go ahead and head that way. All right, guys, just arrived at property number 5. This is the front. So just your average property. The back's a little bit bigger than the front. This is a $70 lawn. I'm not gonna waste any time because we gotta drive 20 minutes or so to our next 2 properties. So let's get into it. Oh, and by the way, it is 1:05. So we'll see what time it is afterwards. Yard number 5 finished. It's 2 o'clock, so that one took us just a little bit less than an hour. In case you were wondering, it's very hot. We're definitely summertime here in Florida. It is hot. It's all right though. It's a good workout. Feel like I'm losing weight. Feel much healthier since I started this business. Since I separated from the military, started to work out quite a bit more. Been working out pretty consistently since March. So I'm definitely noticing the results of that. And mowing, because I don't even have to do any cardio or anything, because I get a cardio workout from mowing alone. So I pretty much just work out on the days that I don't do any lawns. So it works out. This rain has been crazy here in Florida the past week. Last week it rained almost every single day. Yet I was still able to stay on track for the most part. Yet last week was pretty rough. And to make it worse, my wife was in Mexico. So working out childcare for my kids was pretty tough because rain is so unpredictable. So I could plan to mow on Monday, but it just rained anyways. It was definitely spotty, but I'm happy I was able to stay on track and everything. Keep all my customers taken care of. I feel like that's really important in this business, to make sure that your customers are taken care of when stuff like that happens, when it's raining. Like finding the time to get out there and get it done in between the rain and everything like that. I think customers really appreciate that. And it shows that you're reliable and consistent. That's what I think anyways. Another thing I thought I would mention to you guys is I lost 3 customers in 1 week. I think it was like a week and a half span. Had 3 customers cancel their service. One of them was a customer that I only mowed their lawn once, and then they bought a lawnmower. So I don't think it was anything that I did, because she was really happy after the first time I mowed and everything. She was happy with the mow and like my, customer service and everything like that. She was a very nice lady. And I had texted her last week reminding her that it was her day to mow, and then she was like, oh no, I bought a lawnmower. So there was that one, and then there was another guy that I had been doing for a while. I went to mow his lawn, and he was having a deck built. There was tools and wood and everything scattered all over the lawn, so I text him, hey, like, I'm not gonna be able to mow, there's too much stuff, so I'll plan to do it another day. A couple of days go by, I texted him asking if the deck was done so I could come like mow, and he just didn't answer. Texted him like once or twice more, no answer. I think he must have found somebody else to do it for him. He did have another company come in and spray for weeds, and I'm thinking that that they also do lawn maintenance as well, so he probably just went with them because they can do the spraying and the mowing, which, I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. And then the third one was a lady in my neighborhood. Same thing, I texted her, hey, I'm coming to mow tomorrow, and she texted me back and said that her daughter's boyfriend is doing it or something like that. I'm thinking that she's probably gonna end up calling me back because he's probably gonna stop doing it, and then I'll probably raise the price if she wants to come back and say, hey, can you do it again? So I'm probably gonna raise the price because, I mean, it's an inconvenience because you're filling your schedule, and then when they come back and say, I need it done again, you need to like fill that space again. So is it like $5 or something like that? Kind of what I've been dealing with lately is the rain, customers canceling their service. Business is business. You can't let that stuff get to you. Try not to get your emotions involved too much, because like I said, business is business. So if they want to cancel their service, then whatever. Drop 3 customers, you pick up 4 more. So that's just how it is, because since I lost those 3, I picked up a couple more. So it really doesn't matter. There's so many customers out there, so you can't let that stuff get to you. Gotta keep keep moving. Everything will work out. Just stay consistent with it, keep doing a good job, and the customers will come. Alrighty, it's 2:07, so I'm gonna go ahead to my last 2 properties of the day. They're both like 20 minutes from me, so I gotta drive like 20 minutes, and then after I finish that one, the other one's like 5 minutes from there, so not too bad. It's like I said, a little after 2 o'clock, so yeah, let's go wrap up the day. I forgot I brought a sandwich, a peanut butter sandwich. I normally bring a protein bar, but I didn't have any, so this will have to do. I'm gonna eat it on my way to these properties. Let's get it. It's funny, on the street that I just mowed, there's like also 4 people. Also, they just started mowing. and they weren't mowing before. I think it's just kind of funny. They hear a lawnmower start up and everyone remembers that they need to go mow their lawn. But I'll talk to you guys when we get over there. All right, guys, just arrived at property number 6 actually. That seemed like it took absolutely forever. It seemed like I caught every single red light on the way over here, so yeah, it seemed like it just took for a really long time to get here, but not gonna waste any time. Let's get into it. After this, I only got one more small one, so yeah, almost done for the day. So let's go ahead and get started. Just finished up number 6, looking pretty good. We got one more. This one was 75. Next one is 45. Last one should be in the 400s for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and head that way. It should only be like a few minutes from here, so. All right, guys, we made it to our last lawn of the day. It's 3:55. We're gonna end a little bit later than I would normally like, but hey, we made pretty good money today, and this one's only gonna take me a couple minutes. You can see how small it is. Just that little part, and then there's a part in the back also. So just another small little townhome. So we should be done here in a couple minutes. I'll catch up with you guys here in a minute. Just finished up last lawn of the day, number 7, 45 bucks. It's 4:15, so that one took us about 15 minutes. So in total, we worked for about 7 hours and 15 minutes or so. So not a bad day. If my math is correct, which it normally is not, we made $425, so pretty good. Not bad at all. Now I have to drive like 20 minutes back to the house, take a shower. I'm starving. I've probably lost 10 pounds in water weight today. On another video, I had somebody ask what I was planning or what I do in the winter months. I live in Florida, but it does get pretty cold here in Northwest Florida. So the grass, I moved here in December and the grass was like pretty dormant already. So I'm pretty sure the grass and everything goes dormant in about November and then starts growing again in like March. So you have a couple months here of where, you know, there's not going to be a whole lot to do. I'm actually going to attempt to do Christmas lights this year. I know Christmas lights can be very lucrative, and a lot of areas where I live, there are very nice neighborhoods. There's definitely some rich people here on the water and everything. So I'm definitely gonna try to do that, see how it goes. If I could just get a handful of people that'll pay my bills, you know, pretty much for the winter to get me through until, you know, the springtime. So that's my plan. I mean, I'm gonna do like offer landscaping and everything like that too, but I really would like to do the Christmas light thing in like October. Hopefully I can get, because I'm about to announce it on like all my social media and everything, and I'm gonna market it to my current customers in July. So I'm gonna do like a Christmas in July type special to see if I can get a couple of early birds, and then I'm gonna give, you know, a discount. And if I get any people for that, I'm gonna do the install in October. Probably around November time frame is when things will probably really start to pick up. If, you know, if they do pick up, it's probably gonna be November because people are not thinking about Christmas lights right now. So that's why if I do get anyone early, I'm gonna book it for October so that I can free up November for like last minute installs and everything like that. So yeah, that's my plan so far. And then of course I've been saving money. So, you know, I'll be fine over the winter. I feel like once you become self-employed, you're pretty good at generating income through other avenues, because I don't know, I feel like it gives you a lot of confidence. Like for me, the Christmas lights thing, I feel like I can just go out and do it, and you know, it'll be fine. Like I'll be able to get customers. I don't know, it's just your mindset, my mindset anyway, has changed. I feel like I can make money doing anything now. I don't know anything about Christmas lights, but I've been doing tons of research, watching videos and everything like that. So I know I can do it. It's just, I got to get it out there and start marketing early so people remember. Another thing I'm going to be working on this is more for next season, is I'm working on getting my commercial applicator's license to use like weed killer, because that could be a pretty big thing. I have a lot of lawns that have little flower beds and stuff like that, so it'd be a nice little add-on. And then I'm also working on my fertilizer license, you know, to do fertilizer in the fall and winter, spring. Yeah, those are all the things that I'm you know, working on. So I have some pretty big plans for this business coming up, but that's pretty much all I have for this video. I think just remember, if you're starting your own business, there's going to be a lot of negative people, a lot of naysayers. Don't listen to them. Do what you want to do, and then the money will follow. I've had a lot of naysayers. There's a lot of lawn care Facebook groups, lawn care business Facebook groups, and it's just a bunch of negativity. Try not to go on those pages too much, because you actually get discouraged more than encouraged. I do anyways. Suggestion is to just do all the research you can do and offer the services that you want to offer. Run your business the way you want to. That's what I do, and I'm doing just fine. I haven't had a real job since December, so I mean, it's paying the bills. That's all that I can really ask for. It's paying the bills, and I'm enjoying it. There's not many jobs that you can work 7 hours straight without really taking a break, which is what I've done today. Other than that, other than the 20-minute drive, that was the longest break that I've had all day. Other than that, all my houses are like, they were like less than 5 minutes apart. So pretty much could say that I worked the whole 7 hours straight. I'm definitely tired, but I enjoyed it. It's honestly the most amazing feeling to be able to earn your money for yourself. Work on your own terms. Like this morning, I set an alarm for 6:45 because I wanted to try to get like an early start so that I wasn't finishing at 4:30ish. I wanted to start around 7:30, 8 o'clock. But my alarm went off and I was tired and I wanted to sleep a little bit longer. So I didn't actually end up starting till 9 o'clock, I think it was. You know, things like that. It's like you can't do that with a normal job. If you do that, you're gonna get fired. But when you work for yourself, you can do whatever the hell you want. I woke up at like 7:30ish and I went to Dunkin' to get a coffee. I got me and my wife a coffee. Came back, loaded all my crap up, hung out with my kids for a minute, and I went to work. Whether you guys are wanting to start a lawn care business or power washing, house cleaning, it doesn't matter. Just get out there and start. Stop listening to all the negative people who say that you need all this crazy equipment to even think about starting. Just get out there and start. Put in the effort, be consistent, have good customer service, do quality work, and charge a decent rate. Be patient, because it doesn't happen overnight. I've said this before, I've said it a million times. It doesn't happen overnight. It's probably gonna take a couple years, you know, pretty much for any business. Most of the time, you're not gonna start off with 100 clients in whatever business you're doing. But this whole instant gratification bullcrap is what kills most businesses, because people don't see a return soon enough to stick with it for the long run. You know, I saw a guy in my area, he posted his lawn care business less than a month ago. He posted it on some Facebook groups and on like Marketplace, stuff like that. And one of the things that he put in his posts was that he was the cheapest rate, guaranteed cheapest. And his rates, he was charging like 20 bucks, 15, 20 bucks, 30 bucks for like a big yard. And I even commented on his post. I was like, hey man, don't compete on your pricing because you're going to run yourself into the ground. You might have a lot of clients, but you're going to be running yourself into the ground with those rates. So compete on your quality and customer service, not price. And then this morning I see he posted on Marketplace his whole entire setup for sale. And in the description he wrote, don't do lawn care anymore, you know, got tired of doing lawns, selling my business or whatever. And it's probably because he was not charging enough. Because when, you know, you might think that you're not making that much money. I mean, you're not making that much money. If you're only charging 20 bucks, you might have 100 lawns, but if you're only charging 20 bucks, that's nothing. So of course you're gonna quit. You need to charge what you feel that you are worth. This lawn took me 15 minutes and it was a $45 lawn. Other dude probably would have charged like 10 bucks. Yes, you have to set a minimum for yourself and you have to stick with it. I'm not always the best with this. You know, I've gotten better with it. But when I first started, I had it in my head that I had a $45 minimum. But sometimes I'd be like, you know what? I can do it for 35. I can do it for 40. I don't do that anymore. It doesn't matter how small it is. Doesn't matter how small it is. It doesn't matter if it's right next to another client's house. $45 is my minimum, and that's what I'm sticking to. If they don't like it, then they can find somebody else to do it. So that's my 2 cents on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna head home because I'm tired, I'm hungry. I wanna relax for a little bit. I gotta send out my invoices. Gotta go hang out with my kids, you know, stuff like that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. You know, leave a comment if you have any questions on starting your own business. If you guys enjoyed the video, found it helpful or entertaining, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this and to keep up with my journey in this lawn care business. Like I said, I have some big plans for the future, and you know, I plan on continuing to make content for you guys. I'm really enjoying it. I know it's been around a month since I posted a video. I'm sorry, I've just been busy and you know, trying to pick up some more lawns so I can have some more content to put out for you guys, so it's not the same exact thing over and over again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. So this guy right here, he posts up on the corners around my city, and he just like spreads positivity and stuff like that, and everyone's honking for him. He's like super hype all the time. He's a really cool dude. I'll probably honk for him when I go by him. But yeah, everybody honks for him. Everyone knows him. Everyone loves him. So I just thought I would show you guys that. It's pretty cool. You know, I'm not done yet. I'm having some more thoughts because my drive was like 25 minutes home. I'm almost home now, but I want to come back on here and say, people have any excuse in the damn book as to why they don't want to start something. Oh, well, I only have a push mower. Oh, I don't have a weed eater. I don't have a trailer. I don't have a truck. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I started this YouTube channel. I don't have a camera. I don't have camera stands and fancy GoPro camera, all the bullshit. I literally have my phone. I have this thing, this little phone holder thing, and I'm still making YouTube videos. So why is it that everyone has to come up with some excuse as to why they don't want to start something? I get tired of hearing all the excuses. Like, it's honestly ridiculous. Stop making excuses and get out there and start with what you got. I've heard it a million times, but you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Pretty cliche, but it's true. Just remember, humble beginnings create the best success stories. Just remember that. You appreciate the money that you earn and your equipment so much more when you actually, you know, upgrade slowly, pay for it, rather than taking out a massive loan and getting, you know, the best of everything. You just appreciate it a lot more when you start small and grow it into something bigger. It really just goes back to, you know, instant gratification, I feel like, because You could have all this fancy shit, you don't have any customers to pay for it. So, you know what ends up happening? You might get a couple customers, but then it's easy to think, oh, well, I'm not getting customers. No one wants to pay for, you know, lawn care and this and that. But it's all bullshit. People just want everything handed to them and spoon-fed. Like, they want to go from not having a lawn care business to having 100+ clients in 1 month. And that might happen once in a while, but that's extremely, extremely lucky if that's been the case for you. Because it's not the case for 99% of other people. So don't expect it to be the same for you. Expect it to be hard and expect it to be a grind. But enjoy the process, because one day you're gonna turn around and you're gonna be there before you know it. You're gonna have 100 clients. You're gonna be one of the most successful lawn care companies in your area. So I think it's important to stop and smell the roses and enjoy where you are at, like right now. All right, now I'm home. I think I'm done. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching again. I definitely appreciate it. I think we're up to 160 subscribers, something like that. Which honestly is crazy to me, because I remember at one point I had obviously 0, and then I had 5, I had 10, and now we're at 160. So like I said, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I try to provide as much value as I can in these videos for you guys. So I hope I'm doing a good job at that. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Hey guys, one more thing. On my way home, I noticed there was 2 houses on my street that have like a violation paper on the mailbox. I'll show you. So that paper right there is basically saying the lawn looks like crap. So this lawn is like overgrown. So I went home and grabbed a few of my flyers and I hung them on their door, just to give you guys an idea of something that you can do as well. With these people, they don't really have a choice. So they either have to take care of it or they get fined. So with these ones, you can charge higher. 1, because it's more work. 2, because they don't have any other option. So if I was to get that lawn, I'd probably charge, I haven't seen the back, but I'd probably charge somewhere around 110 or 120 to go ahead and take care of that one. The other one is in much worse condition. I'd probably have to charge a couple hundred, 200-300 at least to do that one. Probably, maybe even more, I'm not sure. If I end up getting one, you know, one or both of these lawns, I'll let you guys know probably in the next video kind of what comes of it. So, but yeah, just another thing you can do. You know, I'm always out here grinding. So I'm already home. Like I said, it's on my street. So, all right, I'll see you guys later.